Hey, what's going on, everybody? So, as I've talked to you all about before in live streams, I wanted to start doing these videos about Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2, where I think the characters are going, what direction I think the characters are going to go. And I wanted to start the first of those videos with talking about Barret Wallace tonight, where I think he's going. I'm going to start with Barret because I thought really he was the heart and soul of Remake Part 1. The character was well rounded, and for those who know the old game, we know his backstory. He's a good dad, he's a freedom fighter, been screwed over a lot by Shinra mainly, almost at every turn. And he was brilliantly performed by John Bentley, and I thought he just did a fantastic job. The high moments, the low moments, the comedic moments, he nailed every one of those moments. And I thought he was amazing. I thought he was the best part of the game. In my opinion, him and Aerith were the best parts of the game as far as characters go. So, I think in Remake Part 2, I would like to see Barret have a more substantial role. Now, we know that the game revolves around Cloud, right? The story revolves around Cloud, Sephiroth, and Aerith. That is true, but there are points in the game, there are points in the story where Cloud slacks off, or Cloud still doesn't really know his role and everything, and he doesn't know who he is. And I think those are great character moments where Barret can stand up and evolve as a character and develop as a character. The things I want to see them do with Barret in the next game, just keep it the way it was. Basically, he's got a great story. The redemption story with Dyne, Marlene's real father. Maybe Barret can find out more stuff about Marlene from Dyne. Maybe if they do the big reveal that Marlene is an ancient, maybe Dyne can talk about Marlene's mother being ancient. Like Marlene would be like a quarter ancient, because I don't think, or half ancient, because I don't think that Dyne is full-blooded ancient. I don't. But it'll be interesting to see what they do with Dyne. Coral, they really have to nail Coral. Like, that is where Barret's story would come to a head. North Coral, they have to nail that, I think. Barret helped sell them out, or he was part of that, and Shinra screwed him all over. Shinra took everything that he loved and everything he adored, took his wife from him. They can explore all these things, and John Bentley is such a good actor, they can get every ounce of emotion out of that they need to get out of it. I'm excited for Barret in Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2. I want to see him have something to do with the recruitment of the future characters. From a character standpoint, Sid Highwind is an older character. He's an older guy, right? He's older than Barret, if I recall. I think Sid's in his late 30s, early 40s, something like that. I can't remember exactly. But him and Barret are kind of the elder statesmen of the team, right? I think Barret should have a sizable role in helping to recruit Sid to their cause. Like they share like a generational similarities, like banter, and they can talk to each other a little bit more harsh because they're grown men, that kind of thing. You can explore that. You can explore more of what makes Barret tick. I want to see them really start to go down the path of exploring his past, how he feels currently, his wife. I can't remember his Elma. No, it wasn't Elmer. It was Myrna or something like that. I can't remember his wife's name. See some of that stuff from when Shinra destroyed Coral, destroyed his life. Let's see some of that. Let's see what led him to Midgar. I'm curious about that, because it's not going to be just 3 games. I think there's going to be 4 or 5 remake games, and you can explore the depth and the wealth of all this writing they've done for all the characters over the years. You can explore all of this stuff. Barret's connection to the planet, what made him originally want to join Avalanche and go to do all the planetary studies and stuff. What he's been to Cosmo Canyon, originally with some of the original Avalanche members. Barret needs to play a big role in the telling of the Avalanche story that's still out there. Because that was something they touched on, just touched on it. The motorcycle chase chapter, when you're going to look for stuff to make explosives for Jesse, and then Avalanche comes and bails you guys out, like the true full-on Avalanche group comes and bails you guys out. In the original game, it's like Barret and your group, that's Avalanche, right? That's Avalanche. Now, there's like this whole other political power struggle thing going on within Avalanche, and Barret's group has been cast out. They're too extreme. There's a lot going on. You can really use all that to explore and develop Barret's character and make him more than just the tank. You know what I mean? I'm excited, and the reason I'm so excited about Barret, I always thought Barret was a great character from the original game. Great father, good leader, tragic backstory. He's got all the stuff that you can relate to. He's a very relatable character. He's one of the most relatable characters in the entire game, because he's not this fantastical character. He's very grounded. He's got a gun grafted onto his arm, but I mean, he's not, an ancient. He wasn't experimented on a soldier. I mean, he wasn't like not trying to become like a god or anything like that. He's very grounded. It's a very grounded story. And I think if they play their cards right, all of the Barret stuff can be gold. It should be gold. And I'm excited to see where they go with him. I'm beyond excited to see what they do with all of the Avalanche stuff, because there is a lot of great storytelling potential there. And don't forget, Biggs is still out there. Biggs is still alive. So that's going to play into Barret's story as well. So there is a lot going on. There are a lot of little intricate details that they can use to really flesh out Barret Wallace, to tell his story. And I'm excited for it. And you all watched me play Remake, the first part of Remake. Barret was one of my absolute favorite characters to use in battle. He was he was OP if you learned how to use him right. Like, going into battle with him as the party leader and letting everybody else do their thing and attack and heal and use, anger. That's not anger max in the game, maximum fury. Using abilities like that from afar. Man, it's like almost unfair. It's really almost unfair. But I love playing with that guy. In the next game, I want to see them tweak his combat just a little bit. I want to see some juggles. I think Barret is a great character to initiate like some juggling. Like, if you're going to introduce a lot of good aerial combat in the second game, you need someone to get some people up in the air. I think Barret would be a great character to do that with. Or you use Cloud or use Tifa and throw somebody in the air, and you switch over to Barret and you're like annihilating them from the ground with like some heavy fire or something. There's a lot you can do. I loved his tank abilities. I loved Barret's abilities in the first game. I think if you just tweak those a little bit and enhance those in a certain way, I think you've got one part of a great ensemble with Barret. Keep him going strong. He was the best part of the first game. He should be one of the best parts of the next game. So, I've got more coming. Another character video where I want to see them going tomorrow. And I've got another cool video coming tomorrow on a really cool character. And you're not going to want to miss it. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. Click the bell for all notifications when I'm going live, or when I got a new video popping up, or when I'm just saying hi in a post, a community post. So you all keep rocking. Have a great night, and I will catch you all in the next video. Be good to each other. Stay safe out there, and I will see you later.